S2 area of rectangles and squares. So on S1 we found the perimeter of polygons, so we added all of the sides together, and so that to be able to find the distance around. To be able to find the reason that we're finding the area is to see how big this space is. And if you've done any kind of construction, like in housing, like flooring or painting a wall or stuff like that, then you're trying to figure out how much something is going to cover. And so if you have a square, to find the area of a square, you take the two sides and you multiply them together, which is called squaring, right? If you have a rectangle, it's just base times height. So whatever the two sides are, you're going to multiply them together, basically in both instances. So what is the area of this square? Since this is 4, then this is 4, and so s squared is 4 squared, which is 16. Or you can do base times height if you don't want to remember to square your sides, and you still get 16. So what is the area of this rectangle? So base times height. It really doesn't matter which one's the base or which one's the height. You're still going to multiply them together. So 2 times 4 is 8. Now the reason, let me go on a little bit better. Let me kind of erase this. What is your base? It is 2 feet, right? And what is your height? 4 feet. And what's 2 times 4? 8. But what's feet times feet? Feet squared. Okay? So that's why it says square feet right there. Square feet and feet square mean the same thing. It just means that two lengths were multiplied together to be able to get what your answer is. So area is always squared for your dimensions. A square has side of length 10 yards. So what is the area? If you need a picture, draw a picture. And so if this is 10 yards, then this is 10 yards. So 10 squared is 100 yards squared. So 100 square yards. A square has an area of 9. So it's telling us what the answer is. So what is the length of each side? So basically, we multiplied the same two numbers together and got 9. Or we took s squared and we got 9. So how do we undo that? We square root it, and it'd be 3 millimeters. On this one, it gives us a picture, and it tells us that the area is 42. So again, it's telling you the answer. So if we did base times height and we got 42, and the base is 7, and we want to know what u was, and that's a u. My pen is kind of sticking. So we would divide 42 by 7 and get 6 meters. So a times a is a squared, and we got 289. So how do we figure out what the a was? We square root, and the square root of 289 is 17. And so it's going to be 17 inches. The reason I know it's going to be inches is because it told us it was 289 inches squared in the beginning.